Everybody, to Junkyard Gems episode 5. Today I got a real treat for all of you. This is a 1973 Volkswagen Type 3 Squareback, and I could not believe I found it in a pick and pull of all places. Although I shouldn't be surprised that I came across one, Volkswagen did make over 2.5 million of these cars worldwide. Still, to find one in a pick and pull in Portland, Oregon, quite the shocker. This car is pretty rough, but the original paint doesn't look too bad. I wanted to get inside to check out the interior, get a good look at all that, but unfortunately somebody had the great idea of ripping both the door handles off, so that made that quite impossible. Still, a little looky-loo through the windows. And check the back out. See this beautiful, beautiful boxer engine. And like most Volkswagens of its era, it's got the horses in the back. All 52 of them. And that's not even an exaggeration. But seriously, let's talk about this engine for a second. This is Volkswagen's 1.6 or 1600 cc's, depending on who you ask, flat 4 engine. I get absolutely giddy over opposing cylinder engines. Not necessarily because I'm a big Volkswagen head or Subaru head. I'm a big opposing cylinder engine head. For a while, I was an aircraft mechanic's apprentice, and anybody who knows anything about aircraft piston engines, unless they're a radial, they're generally always a boxer style engine or flat engine, opposing cylinder engine. So my mind wraps around these motors very well, and I love them to death. Just like any other Volkswagen of this era, no radiator required. This sucker's air-cooled. Another fun fact about these motors is this was the first volume production engine to have fuel injection. So that was another little way that Volkswagen was pushing the envelope with the 1600cc, which is essentially, in one way of putting it, a big block version of the original Type 1 1100cc engines. If you really want to put it that way, it's more complicated than that, but I can talk for hours about this kind of stuff. But yeah, neat to see this cool little motor sitting here. Unfortunately, this engine and this car are past its glory days. You can see pieces of that Bosch fuel injection system sitting over there. I wanted to climb up into the interior to get a better look, but I didn't feel like that was the best of ideas. Didn't feel like rolling around in a bunch of mold and nasty stuff. So I left the engine behind and went around to check out the rest of the vehicle. Although I'm not super into Volkswagens whatsoever, it still saddens me deeply to see a classic like this sitting in the wrecking yard and in great shape for its age. But unfortunately, cars don't last forever, and hopefully she'll be donating some of her parts to help people finish their Type 3 projects. And unfortunately, what's left is going to go to the crusher. Well, I appreciate you guys all watching this video. I'm happy to share this little junkyard gem with all you guys. Hope you guys liked the video if you liked it. Dislike if you didn't like it. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me, guys, what you thought. Tell me about your Type 3 if you have one. And tell me anything that I was wrong with this car, or anything I may have missed, or anything that you wish you could have saw. Appreciate you guys all watching. Have a good one.